All right, so here we have a little bit of a outdated bathroom going on. Needs a facelift. Needs a new touch to it. We've got the old wallpaper, the old blue tub shower, the old blue commode, old light fixtures, popcorn ceiling, of course. It's just needing a definite facelift. Here we're taking out all the fixtures, vanity, commode, cabinet. All the easy stuff comes out first. Get it out of your way so you have a working space. And on to the demolition. We get to rip out the sheetrock. Take a little stress out while you're at it. Everybody loves to do that. It's the best part about the whole job. From destroying something and turning it into something brand new and beautiful. And here we have the same bathroom with everything off the walls out. Tub shower's out. Everything else is out. Ceiling's still in at this point in time. This way you get to look at what you have to do. Any rotted wood, water damaged wood. We see some water damage under the tub shower there that's going to have to be taken out and replaced. Here it is with the ceiling out. Everything's pretty much out of the way. You get to start from scratch again. Put it back how you want to. Put everything in its place. Move things around, do what you gotta do. There's the new shower valve for the tile shower that's going in here. The exhaust fan. These are our bare walls getting ready for sheetrock and backer board and shower pan. And here's that rotted wood. We've removed the top layer. We're going to put the new piece of plywood on top. There it is. You don't want to leave any rotted wood under there just for the simple fact that you never want this thing to go anywhere. And this is our shower pan. It's poured and ready and slowed and down to the drain to the left there. And we had footage of us putting up the sheetrock and the backer board, and of course it was corrupted. So here's the finishing of putting down the backer board. Sheetrock's already up. Everything's taped off. Here's Preston running in the last screws in the floor. At least we got a little bit of it, I suppose. It's always awesome to see it come back together and what it used to look like compared to what it's going to look like. It's very fun to do. I enjoy remodeling very much. Bathrooms are definitely my favorite. They have so much potential to be unique and different. I've never created the same bathroom, nowhere near. Running our screws in the backer board on the floor for the towel to sit on top of. Same way around the shower, towel goes in the shower. We've got our can light above the shower there. And here's just some pictures of the first round of sheetrock mud and tape, and the backer board's up and ready to go. This is standing in the shower view. Side walls. That's where the vanity is going against the wall. Commode will be there as well. This is another coat of sheetrock mud. Usually fill it 3 times. Definitely not my favorite part of the whole process. One of my least favorites, as a matter of fact. And here's the final coat of sheetrock mud. And then the fun part of sanding's coming up next, which is always awful. Like I said, it is not my favorite part, but it's got to be done. So, and here we go. We're sanding the sheetrock. I generally use an electric pole sander, but for a bathroom this small, there's really no need. You can hand sand it fairly quick. I like to use a light just so you can see every single imperfection. But you can definitely see everything if you have a handheld light at an angle against the sheetrock itself. Like I said, that way you don't have any imperfections, because they always will stick out at you and you'll always know they're there. Definitely wear a respirator. Stuff's awful. This is 45-minute mud as well, so. After this, we get to put our primer coat on. And this is when things really start taking shape, when you get that primer coat on. Primer coat on and you can fix any imperfections that you may have missed. Like I said, but with a light, it's really hard to miss something, as long as you're paying attention and doing what needs to be done. Slick sealant just looks so much better and so much more clean than a popcorn sealant. Everybody has their own opinion though, so. I just prefer a slick sealant, I suppose. I'm not a big fan of crown molding either, so. Especially in a bathroom. A bathroom is just far too small for something like that. That's my opinion. I definitely couldn't paint all the time though, I don't think. I'd go nuts, I believe. It's not bad though whenever you do a little bit of this, do a little bit of that. See, I've already got it on me. I always get it all over me. Never fails. Between that and filling sheetrock, I'll have that stuff all over me. It's definitely necessary to prime your walls and everything though, just so your sheetrock can soak up that first coat. The coats after these will be far more easier, it will cover better. This is the finished priming coat. Everything's drying in, you can tell by how the wall looks. It still isn't dry yet, it's just everything has been painted. Or primed, I suppose. And here we have the wall color. It's taking shape. It's really hard to work in a bathroom this small. But, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. And this is a satin sheen to this paint, so of course you can wipe it down if anything ever gets on the wall and all that fun stuff. I wouldn't recommend anything other than a satin in a bathroom, just for the simple fact that the water and moisture and stuff like that can just roll off of it instead of seeping through. Plus, it's always necessary to have an exhaust fan to get rid of the steam and moisture from the shower, and that way you don't have mold or any of that fun junk going on. Nobody likes that. And all this footage was shot over a week, and 2 days is how long it took to do this job. And this is the shower pan, 12 inches by 12 inches floor tiles. They're actually little squares, but they come in sheets of foot by foot. They're definitely one of my least favorites to lay because it's really aggravating to get everything lined up. You know, there's so many lines. None of the sheets are the same as far as the little squares being perfectly apart from one another. You know, there may be one glued on there crooked. Sometimes I have to cut them off to make them right. But it definitely does look good. Once it's done, it definitely looks great. It's just aggravating to do. Very aggravating. Keeping the mortar out from in between the tiles as well is a big key to an easier cleanup and while you're grouting. And I keep checking to make sure, you know, you have fall to your drain. If you don't have fall to your drain, you are in trouble. And here's the final finished floor pan for the shower. And here's the tile floor to the bathroom. Didn't really get any footage of it being laid. And here's the shower walls going up. This is a rustic looking tile. It looks great in this bathroom with the wall color and everything. Everything just goes together so good. You have a lot of options with this towel as far as colors and finishes go. Just stick in the towel, make sure you press them against the wall really good. You don't want them falling off. Always the back wall first as well. You don't want to have to see that grout line go in the opposite direction. It just makes for a better finish. It's getting closer though. It's very tile it's pretty time consuming because you have to give time to let it cure before you grout it and all that fun stuff. It's well worth it though. It's always gorgeous. I had to fill in a gap from the sheetrock to the backer board. It was probably a 1/4 inch gap. A transition like that would be very noticeable if you didn't spread some thin set prior to pretty much level the wall out. And this is the finished product. No, I'm sorry, not the finished product, but the tile being finished before it's being grouted. This is just it with no grout. Half the spacer still on the wall. It's one of my favorite showers I've built, definitely. And the floor pan's covered with a thick paper to prevent, you know, messes, because you can only imagine. And this is it after it's been grouted. This is with the grout. Waiting on the final trim pieces, shower doors to go up. Here we are putting in the glass shower doors. Get a little footage of it. Very aggravating to drill through this tile for some reason. We've never had this much trouble drilling through tile before. And here are the shower doors installed. Glass shower doors. Trim pieces on. It's coming together. And this is the final product with the vanity in, the commode in, the cabinet in. The light switches in. Everything's installed. Doors in. You know, we made the door bigger. It was a 2-foot door. We got a 30-inch door to fit in here. Towel bars. Oil rub bronze trim. It just turned out really great. I mean, it is a gorgeous shower. Very good looking shower. And the best part is to get here's the drains in. The best part is to get the homeowners to see, you know, the final product, and that's always the best part of the whole job, is to get to see their reaction and their appreciation, and it's awesome. And when you get notes like this, it just makes it well worth it. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, this was my first one I've made, and I really enjoyed it. And I enjoy what I do, and I like to share it. So any feedback would be appreciated, and subscribe if you'd like. Until next time.